Good evening, chaps and chapettes. Roggor here, still very, very drunk, and welcoming you back to Ultimate Arena number 2. We're going to go for another quick match again. Not really much updated since then. I mean, something else which I didn't show you last time, you can choose other maps, which you take, like, for example, I got the map of the Game of Thrones, the GTA 5 full map, blah, 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 Call of Duty, blah. Unfortunately, the people have literally just taken like a screenshot of the top and have not actually marked anything down at the moment. So consequently these maps look fairly weird, but ultimately do bugger all. So we're going to stick with the Cove at the moment. So what did we do last time? Okay, stick the landmines off so that random people don't die. But what we're going to do is we are going to have every single fucker in this. And when I mean everything from Alan Partridge all the way down to frickin' Magdeburg and the people in between, such as, say, Mr. Rogers, Jesus, and of course Fidel Castro. Evil Spock as well, because why the feck not? So that's currently 207 fighters at the moment, scattered all over this little archipelago. We're going to stick it at 50 so I can read more random batshit mental things to say. We're going to stick the arena events on this time just because we got so many fighters. We need to knock them down, but I want stupid things to kill them, not random things. Oh, and by the way, we've also got people like, say, Barry Chuckle as well. Oh my... Okay, this is a random thing. Actually met the guy. I actually met the guy when I was like... when I was 10 years old. And no, it's not that kind of story. You dirty kids. They did a children's game show. For some reason my school was selected to be part of it. And that is one of the strongest moments of my childhood. Actually figuring out, like, oh yeah, this 20-minute game show actually takes 5 hours to record. Oh, and the little thing, by the way, the like special guest that week was freaking Mr. Blobby. And the guy, when he came in to say hello, like the introduction, when he came in to say hello to all the children, he tripped over a freaking camera cable, fell over and his head fell off. The other school, which we were playing against, screamed. Our school just laughed. Oh god. Oh, I am far too freaking drunk for this. Let's get people killing each other, shall we? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, and as you can see, so literally within the first second, we've got 19 homicides, currently led by Mr. Popo, and Charlie Sheen is the least sane person. So like I said before, with this initial bit is just insane at the moment, so we're just going to randomly pause and see what comes up on the screen. So Team 4 Stars, Mr. Popo has held Mario under the water, slowly killing them. Of course, he could just glance at them and kill them. And let's see, we'll be there. Sun Tzu has drowned Caddicarus in the water. Well, he is the master of war, so that makes sense. 3, 2, 1, pause. Okay, now we're going to have the extra 10 at the moment. Homicides 31. Mr. Popo is still the kill leader, although the least sane at the moment is Hillary Clinton. Make your own goddamn jokes there, people. Okay, let's just get the windows arranged, because we've got a bit of things going on this time. The fighter list, again, it's just, you can't stretch it at the moment, so it's a bit too pointless at the moment. And we can begin events, but we'll let that once the initial slaughter fest has happened. Speaking of which, Stalin has held Harry Potter underwater to drown them again, as Shakespeare has done to Mr. Bin Laden. How history repeats itself, at least the one in my mind. Although admittedly the one which only happens in fever dreams is Kanye West kicking Godzilla into the water where he sinks and drowns to death. Although Hillary killing Pepsi Man by holding him under the water does make absolutely no sense considering Pepsi Man has no breathing apparatus. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Let's go until 3 PM. Actually, no, let's go until 1 PM. Actually, screw that, let's go until 12:10. There is a lot of deaths there. Okay, 12:10. Current kill leader is Bendy, as in Bendy of the Ink Machine, a game I recommend you play, and I will not play for the channel because every single new episode, of which there are going to be about 6, costs around not even $10. Actually, yeah, it costs $10, about maybe £8 British, and not a good thing to be doing when each episode is over in about 20 minutes. Although he is currently the CPU's choice with 3 kills, and currently at the moment Churchill is absolutely insane with 67% sanity. Currently at the moment, we got a lot of groups going on, so I won't bother to look that at the moment, but currently at the moment in the feed, it is saying that Sonic has killed Stephen Hawking, and Danny DeVito is moaning about the weather. Okie doke, 3, 2, 1, go. Let's go until 12:20, see what happens. God, the game lags so much, this is all CPU led. Okay, 12:20 on day 1. Oh, and Guts has killed Bendy, drowning him again in the water. Possibly because this is the water map, possibly because whatever. Marilyn Monroe has killed Darwin by drowning him again. Oh, there's a lot of drowning going on, considering Gimli has just stepped on Rocksteady's head and drowned him in the water. And Preston Garvey has shut up about bloody settlements for 1 second in order to kill Bill Gates. Considering he's a computer programmer, why the hell is he here? And Wild Doggo has killed Stalin in the water, no idea why, presumably Stalin was drunk. And considering the whole political side, Aragorn has also drowned Karl Marx in the water. Again, probably not going to do another water map, considering I'm just going to be constantly saying people have been drowned. Although this one does make sense because Moby Dick has whacked a Viking into the water and sinks to the bottom and has come back up, which does make sense considering Moby Dick is a giant bloody whale. Currently at the moment, the kill leader is Hideo Kojima of creating Metal Gear fame, who has killed 4 people and is currently the CPU's choice to make it. And Churchill at the moment, once again, is the absolute batshit man. Probably best to keep an eye out on him. Oh, let's see. I don't actually know who's my favourite. I like to call my favourites far, far sooner or even later because this is the only sort of game I'll play and record was absolutely plastered. And at the moment, the ROM update is halfway full of Alita. I have work in 3 hours. I hate my life. Going on to 12:30. Doodly doodly doo. Death to death, death to death, 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 mullering, mullering. Okay, 12:30 and a few minutes. Let's have a look on the left-hand side first. The kill leader is Chuck Norris because it is 2000 and whatever the bloody hell that meme started coming out again. CPU's choice is Winston Churchill, who has killed 4 people and actually probably killed quite a few more people than that. Although he is still the absolute most batshit bastard on the field at 47. Let's have a look-see on the feed, see what we got going here. Apparently the big show, cool. Bennett, is that guy even still alive for realsies? I don't know. Starting to daydream about life outside the arena. Well, a bit too late for that, buddy. The Batman, as in the 1960s Adam West version, and Frisk from that Undertale game, which I'll probably maybe stream at some point if I ever get into streaming, because that's not the sort of game that I want to record because of the absolute cancer the fanbase in. Let's face it, it is. Mace Windu and Jack Burton, whoever the fuck Jack Burton is now allies, as Captain Falcon is begging Preston Garvey to join into his group, presumably to get him to shut the fuck up. Deaths in this particular field. Chuck Norris kicks Hideo Kojima into the water. Oh, so that's what happened to our current favourite. He is very, very dead. Although Goldmember from that bloody awful Austin Powers film, although there were only 2 good ones, has been killed by the Doge meme, apparently being held underwater, but presumably of his own accord. And again, another Chuck Norris death, kicking Ted Cruz into the water. Blimey, this man does not do very well outside of the world of politics. Check back in about maybe 3 years to see how absolutely bloody right I am. Also, continuing the fact that the CPU's choice is Winston Churchill at 4 kills, matching Chuck Norris, he has currently killed Kratos, as in the guy who has killed all of the Greek gods just because he was a bit of a pisser. And he got killed by a man whose main claim to fame is 1, winning World War II for the Brits, and 2, managing to turn a fuck you sign into a victory sign. Also, Evil Spock has drowned Alan Partridge. Let's go on to 12:40. I am very drunk. Okay, so we're back round again to 12:40. We still have very much the same thing on the left-hand side. Churchill being still slightly less bad shit, and on our feed at the moment, I'm not even going to try and keep track at the moment because we still have most of our guys alive, so we have 99 fighters left out of 207. The werewolf, random werewolf, has decided to try to escape by drinking the tunnel under the barriers, but it collapsed and buried him alive. Apparently werewolves still need oxygen. The Big Show has murdered Washington by drowning, of course. Fidel Castro and Deadpool are now allies. That makes absolutely no goddamn sense. Although Zombie Jesus did kick Bane into death, as Moby Dick did kick Bane into death. Again, with this sort, again, going out of my stupid sort of narrator thing, this game is fairly limited in the stuff it can say. There are ways you can make it more so, but I can't be fucked to do them right now. Jack Sparrow has killed Gordon Freeman. Mozart has killed the Predator, presumably by making him annoyed by all of the constant pedantic sods in frickin' music class saying, oh, I can play frickin' Feudalese, and although even that has absolutely nothing to do with goddamn Mozart, and you still want to strangle them. Although in the heat of the moment, Churchill, Mr. Batshit Mentals, teamed up with Mr. Rogers, probably the nicest man to ever exist in all of Christendom. Oh dear. Although April O'Neil has killed John Cleese. These are not sentences I were expected to say. Let's continue around to 12:50. This is all of these little anecdotes are happening over 1 cocking hour. Do your own freaking 24 impression here. Okay, then 12:50. Let's see what horrible things have happened here. Apparently, Julius Caesar killed Natsu Dragneel, whoever the hell that is. Kafka has kicked Alice into the water. Oh, judging by the little thing, that's actually supposed to be Mina Djokovic, and she's just an actor, so that makes kind of sense why she's dead. Although Sonic kicks Nicolas Cage in the ball until he falls over and drowns. Again, not a sentence I've expected to say. Although a Deathclaw killing Tiger Woods, that does not make a lot of sense. Although it does make sense, even though I don't know what Shench is, because drunk sure. Although Ichigo Kurosaki laughing randomly. He doesn't look like the sort of bloke that doesn't laugh, but the chick complaining about the weather is really weird. Although not as weird as the sentence which reads, Elvis convinced Mozart to join his group. And Notch and the Michelin Man deciding to be friends. I love this game. It makes me chuckle in my fun hole, which is located just approximately above my bumhole. Considering now, we are going now round to 1 PM. Okie doke, so we go around to 1 PM on day 1. We've got a bit of a big difference on the left hand side with the regs at the moment. The kill leader is again Team 4 stars Mr. Popo. Again, only 4. He must be severely restricting himself, although he's the current CPU choice and is currently the least sane, the number 53. So current updates we got knocking around the moment. Let's check the deaths. So Beethoven has killed Preston Garvey for not shutting the hell up. Linnaeus, whoever the hell that is, has drowned Ruby Rose, whoever the hell that is, in the water. Bernie Sanders has killed Jack Sparrow and presumably all of the pirate sequels, thank God. Although Tribunal, I still don't know who the hell that is, has killed, has killed Che Guevara. Alucard has drowned Smash Mouth in the water, who was still singing that same goddamn song, the only song which anyone knows about them. And Jontron has considered Charlotte Booth to join his group. Oh, God, Bennett. Oh, that is not a sentence you ever will read in the real world. Such as John McClane killing Evil Spock. And Randy Savage tackling Marcia Rubio to the ground and strangling him to death. Oh, this is so insane at the moment. We still got, let's see, so we start with 207 fighters. We currently got 76 left. Let's see how we're going around. Let's go to 1:15. Let's increase the time span, shall we? Okay, 1:15 on day 1. Let's have a check. See, and no doubt there's probably quite a lot of people killed. Mr. Popo is still leading in kills and is the computer's favourite, although it has been replaced with the most batshit mental by Mace Windu. 62 fighters left. Okay, current kills are Trump has drowned Archer in the water. Presumably Archer had been meleeed or even waylaid by all of the STDs he has. Mace Windu has killed Mao Zedong. And also Master Chief as well. Mace Windu on a bit of a murder spree there. Although when you're insane, probably, and also a Jedi, probably, things are going to go bad. Why Schnee, whoever the hell that is, has killed Napoleon. I actually do know how that is. And most of the other stuff is about swimming, because this place is an absolute waterfest. Really should have done a different map. Continue around to 1:30. Okie doke, 1:30. Let's see who we got at the moment. Oh, most of the stuff is about swimming and people making random crap. Have we got any deaths? Oh, Galileo killing Putin. Alright then, so let's see. Oh, bit of a bad thing for you guys. Not many murders happen, so I should probably, as the grand overarching git of all of this sort of thing, seriously, if you could make this thing a sort of 3D version. A freaking not Hunger Games, that was a crap version of the Japanese film who made a battle royale batshit mental film. Recommended for everyone who likes to see teenagers kill each other. You should probably see a senator? No, you should not. You should probably see some sort of mental health profession, and no. Considering on screen right now, it does say that Sonic has crafted the wooden spear Minecraft style. Yeah, and the Big Show and John Cena are now allies. Okie doke then. Right, let's see. So I want to do this little circle that's currently flicking around all over the screen. This is a random event. Where should I put it? I have no idea. Unfortunately, because this game doesn't, it just uses these little so to read by Nurse Mussolini because I've moused over, but it probably should use these little icons. I know who that. There's most people over here, so that's arena event. Don't burn like Momo. I have no idea what that means. Let's see what happens. Okay, I'm keeping an eye on that to see if anyone burns like Momo. Oh wait, one second. I see at the moment that Mr. Rogers has beaten Mr. Popo to death with his own fists. Wow. Although according to this, Alex Vance got trapped in the flames and died. And that's what the beginning event is. Basically, it's, you click it, you pop it down, a random event happens, and depending on that random event's kill ratio, people inside it tend to die. So let's go on around to doodly-doodly-doo, 1:45. See if any more deaths happen at the moment. Things are still going a little bit slower than normal. Okay, 1:45. What deaths have happened at the moment? Okay, Leonardo da Vinci has killed Duke Nukem shortly after Duke Nukem had held PewDiePie under the water to drown him. Okay, probably not a good idea that he did skinny dipping at that particular time, although Galileo was a complete bastard by just drowning some random stray dog. I have a feeling most of these uploads are going to be about people swimming in the nuddy in all of this water. I'm tempted to. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to shove a bunch of landlines knocking around. So bibbidi 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so that's actually 10. So hopefully that should whittle down the people a bit more. Let's go round 2 to 2. Keep an eye out for explosions. Okay, let's have a look and see what the deaths are. At 2 PM, Beethoven has drowned Taylor Swift, presumably for crimes against music, and Galileo has burned to death like a Momo, again through the event at the moment. Despite being very, very dead, the kill leader is currently still Mr. Pogo, but the CPU's choice has currently switched to Sonic, and Mace Window is still the absolute batshit mental one. Okay, let's speed this up a bit. I'm going to move literally everyone, including the Pope here, across to the same sort of area, just in order to expedite the whole process. Okie doke, that's about a good 5 minutes worth of clicking and getting every single sword into the same area. Oh, just roll on maybe like, what, another, depending on technological usage, maybe 5 years, not even 10, to actually have this be 3D. sort of like Gmod style, just random gits just randomly killing each other like this. Oh blimey, this would be like the ultimate arena sport. It'd be like that, what's that freaking channel? Oh, I'm terribly sorry, I do forget it. It's that one where it's like whichever wrestling game it is, and they just make like a bunch of creator wrestlers like looking like various characters, and they just let the CPUs do it. I forget the name of that, but either way. Okay, let's do a good 5 minutes in this current scenario of everyone being close to each other, and we'll see what happens at 2:05. Bloody hell, actually let's pause that just there. That was a lot of deaths in literally 3 minutes. So Alucard has killed Luffy. Why Schnee, still don't know who the hell that is, has killed a random dog, you absolute bastard. Skullrex has killed Sonic. And Moby Dick has drowned Mace Windu, and the Pope has killed Beethoven, presumably for crimes against the church. Whilst Mozart has killed the Big Show, presumably because the Big Show has been drunk. Okay, let's do another. Let's go round about to 5 minutes again, because I imagine there's going to be a lot of deaths right now, considering I moved everyone close to each other. Kanye West has killed John Cena. No idea why. Although Elvis killing Slender Man by cracking his jaw, well, good luck for you there, the king. And Da Vinci drowning Linnaeus, I'm presuming that's going to be an art thing there. I have absolutely no goddamn idea. Though Kanye West holding down Drake's beat into the water and drowning him, presumably absolutely fine, although I'm going to let you finish by going around to at least not even 8 minutes later, let's say 5 minutes later. Or until at least Da Vinci's drowning goes away. And there we go. Blimey, this is getting quick. Just because I'm having everyone beside each other, maybe I should be a sports commentator. That'll be terrible considering I'm shit at this and know no sports. Although Skullrex has managed to kill Deadpool, that makes absolutely no goddamn sense. Although shortly after, Elvis has kicked the Lucian to the water and drowned him, whilst Dr. Bob has killed Jason Voorhees, presumably with clay. Hit another pause again, nice quick, and on the left hand side our kill leader CPU choice and least sane is currently Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart with 6 kills and 11% sanity. Oh dear, things not going well for the guy who created Twinkle Twinkle Little Shit Yourself. Dr. Bob is currently on an absolute goddamn rampage, killing both Jason Voorhees and Major Bryson, although being ambushed by the Pope. Whichever one, no goddamn idea. They keep replacing themselves with that white smoke shit, and has killed Dr. Bob. Guts has meanwhile drowned the king, Elvis himself. Mozart has killed Jontron, presumably sick of all that bloody bird shit, whilst in the meantime the Pope has gone on to Skullrex and killed him, although John McClane managed to burn to death like Momo, although presumably that's a meme shit that I've never heard of and is presumably from at least 2012. Okay, and actually looking at the fighter list, currently at the moment we are on every single one, literally every single one has died on day 1. I have absolutely no goddamn idea how to get that to run through to day 2, let alone day 7 or 10. As I said, the achievements you've got to get. Okay, all announced always. Besides, one of the achievements in this game is to get a game to run for 10 days. We're currently on day 1 at 2:15 PM. We have 17 fighters left out of 207 total. How the hell are you supposed to do that apart from get one sword in the corner and just pump him full of drugs and hope he lives? I haven't even been able to look at groups yet. This hasn't been like the last one at all, and we've been going for nearly half an hour. Let's do a good 10-minuter. Screw it, it's a 5-minuter. I like reading these sodding silly sentences too much. Okay, another 10 minutes. Let's see what we've got going on. So we had, okay, so John McClane died. We know that was the last one. So, okay, Kanye West has also got trapped in the Momo flames. Although in the meantime, Guts has drowned Mozart in the water. Squidward has joined forces with Guts, presumably to do some dabbing. And Morgan Freeman burned to death. Okay, let's get rid of that event. Let's move it. Let's make it. Can we make an event move over there? Okay, let's slow things right the hell down and get an event somewhere else. Damn, we cannot. Okay, so what happens in that brief little interim? Oh, Moby Dick crushed and drowned Notch, presumably $2 billion, does not allow you to bribe a giant white whale. Kill leaders still Mozart with 6. I have no idea if Mozart is still alive. There's a lot of bodies floating in this water. And the CPU's choice is Weishni, whoever the hell that is. And the most batshit mental person on the field is the Pope. Let's continue around. Okay, it's coming up to past. Let's go until 2:45. Okie doke, let's see how things have gone. A lot of skinny dipping, but as far as deaths go, Moby Dick has killed Fidel Castro. Again, giant white whale versus man. There's only one way that can go, and the Pope is proving to be a bit of a killing machine by actually killing said giant white whale, and he's currently the least sane git on the field with 90% sanity. Otherwise, the kill leader still mounts up with 6, and the CPU's choice is still Weishni. No idea if she's still alive. Presumably that would be so. Although Squidward, in the meantime, did kill Alucard, king of all vampires, by drowning. Presumably that was step 10 out of 9 and a bit. Going around through to 3 PM. Okay, gone round to 3 PM. Let's see what's going on in this particular field. This is going to be a little bit different from normal because we are starting to slow down because we have 7 fighters left out of the original 207. So this is the final lucky 77777777. Currently, deaths which happened was Elton John jumping into the force field around the arena and dying instantaneously. Also, the Michelin Man has killed Guts by drowning him in the water, presumably demon water, and the Undertaker burnt to death like a Momo. I'm getting sick of that goddamn event. I wish I hadn't done it. So who have we actually got left? We have Donald Trump, Squidward, the Pope, Michelin Man, Weishni, Julius Caesar, and Marilyn. So currently we have got the 2 pinks, we have got the 3 reds, and the 2 aquamarine sort of things. I'm just going to take a few minutes and move them all down into the middle arena, because frankly selecting shit in this game is pretty goddamn hard, and I am very drunk. I would not be surprised if that guy's actually a character, because seriously all you need to do to make a character in this game is a PNG image and a couple of stats. You could literally, one person could make like hundreds of characters for this in an afternoon. Okay, let's see what happens when everyone's on the main island. 3, 2, 1, go. 5 minutes. Okay, nothing in the first 5 minutes. Most of the people trying to kill each other, although the Michelin Man has killed Weishni, which does change the computer's choice to the Pope at 5 kills and 11% sanity. Who have we actually got left? So we've got Julius Caesar, the Pope, the Michelin Man, Donald Trump, and Squidward. I'm going to put my money on Marilyn Monroe. Metaphorical, £5 on you, sweetheart. Do me proud. Let's do another 5 minutes, considering you're all in the kill zone. Okay, anything else happen there? Did I say about Weishni being killed by the Michelin Man? Probably. Either way, let's keep going. Lots of horrid murder happening. Presumably. Okay, slotting around to 1/2 we have finally reached the part where it's the final few bastards trying to kill each other. Marilyn Monroe has killed the Michelin Man whilst he was taking a bath, and then decided to kick Trump into the water and drown him as well. Lady takes no prisoners. Whilst in the meantime, on the land, the Julius Caesars, or the only Julius Caesar there actually has been, has decided to beat current Pope to death with his fists, currently making Squidward deciding to end the alliance once and for all, although Marilyn did find that the pills are sugar-coated tasting deliciousness. currently madness taking that poor lady's toll. Currently, the kill leader is still Mozart, despite being presumably very dead. The CPU's choice to win is Marilyn Monroe, as was mine. And the lead saint is Julius Caesar. So we have Marilyn Monroe, Squidward, and Julius Caesar, all ready to finally muller each other. Let's have a look to see how that goes. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, let's slow things down to the absolute slow speed of 30 times. Julius Caesar has replaced the CPU's current win. Actually, let's pause. 3, 2, 1, pausing. So let's get our last 3 fighters up. So we got Marilyn Monroe. Come on, I wanna see what Squidward and Julius Caesar are doing. Okay, fine. You're not going to allow me to do that. Okay, now you are. Okay, there we are. Okay, so let's have a quick look see at our last 3 fighters for this particular day's stupid mullering. Currently, Julius Caesar, despite being the CPU's favourite, is the most dead and bonkers. Squidward at the moment is the most alive out of everybody, with the current Marilyn Monroe being in between. So I'm still going to keep Marilyn Monroe as my favourite at the moment, despite the fact she's being chased down by Julius Caesar whilst using a medkit, as is Squidward. So let's keep things slow and see how things are going. Also, Marilyn Monroe is currently trying to kill Julius Caesar, as is Julius Caesar. Health not looking too good for Julius Caesar. Squidward is staying on the sidelines, healing up. Oh, Julius Caesar looking very dead. Marilyn Monroe looking better. Julius Caesar is being attacked by Squidward as well at the same time. Not looking good for Julius Caesar on this island. Doodly-doodly-doo. Okay, things not looking great. Julius Caesar still trying to attack, despite the fact that Marilyn is using a medkit and is now... Okay, so... Oh no, Marilyn is now being attacked by Squidward as well. This is the point where things get a bit stupid, even though despite the fact of everything I've just been saying, Julius Caesar might be out of the fight in a few seconds. Maybe. Come on. Squidward or Marilyn is going to get the final blow on Julius Caesar. Not a sense I ever expected to say. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Okay, pausing at 4:10 in the afternoon of day 1. Again, how the hell you're ever supposed to be expected to get this game to go past day 1, I will not know. Julius Caesar is dead, killed by Marilyn Monroe, who exclaims "pills here" as a random battle thingy. So who have we got left? So let's see, so we got Squidward, who's apparently dabbing. Suit yourself, Squidward, mate. And Marilyn Monroe is still using the happy smiley 50s logo, despite the fact that the 50s are very dead. So out of the 2, Squidward is the most alive compared with Marilyn, and Marilyn is still the CPU's choice and the most bonkers. So I'm going to happily go with saying that Marilyn is the one to choose out of these 2, despite the fact they're now locked in a death struggle. Let's go. Let's have a quick look see. Let's see who's going. So Marilyn versus Squidward. Marilyn versus Squidward. Marilyn's health not looking great. Neither is Squidward's. Not much happening, although Marilyn is literally taking all the pills she can. Presumably there are some sort of diuretics or suppositories, because it's the 50s and they haven't figured out no one wants that shit yet. Although she is bonkers right now, so presumably that would mean everything is hunky-dory in her worldview, considering she is trying to kill a giant walking squid man who dabs as an attack. Okay, seriously, at the moment there have been a few like health kits dropped down and around the bay. That's that little star medal symbol you've seen. So maybe not. Let's actually increase the speed, because not much is happening between these 2 fighters. Let's increase it up to 54. Pause. Yep, Squidward's taking the pills as well. Okay, not looking great for Marilyn. She's mostly deadificated. Come on. I want to see what happens. I want to see whether Squidward kills Marilyn Monroe or Marilyn Monroe kills Squidward, despite the fact they are taking a shitload of drugs in order to prevent the fact their organs are failing on them. Whether it is human organs or squid organs, one of the other is going to fail. I have no idea why my voice has turned like this. I have had half a litre of rum. My kidneys are probably failing right now. Seriously, for the love of God, someone kill each other so I can go take a piss. I'm actually being deadly serious game. Can one of these bastards please die? I'm going to increase speed up to 100. I don't care right now. I want one of these to be all dead. Squidward is more alive than Marilyn. Marilyn probably going to take some drugs in a moment. Or be very dedicated. Although she is currently mullering Squidward. She wants her calamari. And Marilyn Monroe is the winner! I was right, although I did call it very, very late. And although you probably can't see it through that little overlay, she was very, very nearly dead. So let's get her back to Hollywood, shall we? Oh, blimey. That was Ultimate Arena Episode 2. The only reason I'm recording these right now is because I am very drunk. And this is the sort of game which drunk people play. Besides Overwatch and being Tracer and being extremely racist, so this is probably the best for everyone overall. So Ray, that was Ultimate Arena Episode 2. If you want more stupid shit for me to say, please have a little look-see at the channel, but for the moment, thank you very much indeed for watching this silly little video of mine. If you enjoyed it, have a little look-see at the channel, see if there's any other videos I may mistake your fancy. If so, have a little look-see, by all means, my friend. Subscribe if you want to, but most importantly, please be wonderful to each other. Good night.